I really need to give a shout out to all of the ladies that tape in a corner of their bedrooms or sitting on their bed or yeah. And I was taping on the back of a chair not too long ago. I'm setting up this tripod now. Getting used to all of it is pretty funny because trying to find the center of all of this, it's not the same because the lens is over at one end. Like my hand is here I am over here. Okay. But it doesn't show up. My fingers don't really show up in here till my hand's all the way across. Right? Anyway, so finding the center or something, and the precarious balance of getting the camera set up so that this is the bottom and that's the top, because it's kind of looming over the slightest. I actually need to tie down the back leg of the tripod because it's also, I finally figured out how to get the legs out of it because the lens is all the way over on one side. You can't set your tripod feet up straight on at you. They're like here to keep them out of the picture, although my camera is this way. That probably makes no sense looking at that in film. Let's see, this might give me just a little bit more. This is just a casual video. I need to give these to the kids that I made them for. And if I don't just give them to them now, I'm just going to keep working. I keep finding things and finding things. But what I wound up with is I did a little extra special work on it. I showed the tags. I'm not sure that filmed. Oh, and I'm also filming this one on my bigger camera. All of the others are done on a smaller, or maybe not. We're done on my old camera just for filming, and it's getting a little full, so it's having some maintenance. This is the size of the pages that are in these scavenger hunt books. This is a packet that I'm giving these two kids with it. On it, I have what these things are called: a glue book, a junk journal, or a scrapbook, and that's exactly what they are. Many years ago, back in the 1930s, and I'm sure in Victorian times as well, people would collect little tiny paper pictures, little shapes, and cut them out and put them in. And sometimes we can get reprints of those little flowery things, like old Valentines look like that. And Valentine cards in the old days, that was something to put in your scrapbook. Cards that people gave you, especially the kind that are cut out or lacy and handmade, which Valentines are like. And tickets, your dance cards, when women used to wear a ribbon on their wrist with a little card, and it would have like 12 dances for the evening, and then gentlemen or boys, this would be more like a school dance, I think, but also tea dances too, would come up and say, may I have this dance? And she'd say, no, I'm booked for this one, but you could have dance number 7, like that. And so people would put their names on the card, and she would wear that on her wrist, her dance card, little things like that, souvenirs, or your tickets from Disneyland, if you have tickets anymore. You don't have them left over from when I was a kid, especially those e-tickets. But just these little paper things, little sugar packets, things that we just pick up because we like them. And just a little hint, a great place for finding wonderful cuts that you can have. You just is Trader Joe's advertisements, and I have a video up about what happens to a Trader Joe's flyer when it gets to my house. They had a little photography contest of take a picture of you reading the Trader Joe's flyer, and me reading it is going through it and ripping it to shreds and putting the things out that I'm going to keep to shop on and taking out these neat little picture things. So anyway, this is a little packet of stuff that I collected kind of to get them started. Everything is different. Anyway, back to scrapbooks. So the original idea of scrapbooks was just these little things that you pick up, business cards, postage stamps, just things that are pretty, and you put them in there. And so that's what these are. But now they're things that you pick up, just junk, things from junk mail, or glue books, stuff you glue in because you like it. All right, so what do? You collect paper things and pictures of things. This is just like nice color. And to cut a circle out of this, just cut some circles out, just paste in for color. It's pretty for your circle page. There are some diamonds that come off of the bread wrappers. If you cut a diamond in half, it's a triangle. When you put two triangles together, you get a diamond. So just stuff. Something to cut around and put in, an old-fashioned 1950s. It's Mr. Rooter, but he looks like a milkman. A serviceman. A generic serviceman. Well, if you were going to start collecting leaves, this would be a nice place to go. But whatever. And just stuff. Here's an advertisement for a book of drawings of birds, but look at there. There are the bird drawings examples that could be cut out and put on a page of birds. Okay. So collect paper things and pictures of things. Paper things being like tickets, laundry receipts. Cut out the pictures and glue them in. What kind of things might you get? Perfume bottles, clear glass items. Logos. This is a logo. It's the picture that goes with a business or a brand. Okay. My favorite when I was a kid, before I could read the words to it, was Sherwin-Williams with the big can of paint pouring down and going over the earth. And then we cover the world. I think I could read that part, but I loved that. And I liked the 7-Up logo a lot. I liked the Flying A logo. I think I talked about this before. The red Flying A, yeah. And the red Flying horse, Pegasus, for mobile. I liked those logos when I was a kid. And before I could really read much, those were the things that I recognized and I really liked. Okay, other things you might cut out pictures of to cover a whole page in. You can't do it in a day. You might just glue one down on one page and one on another and one on another and one on another and one on another in one day. And then another day, do the same thing until you have a whole collection. Or you might collect and then have a cutting day and a gluing day. A lot of people do that. Shoes, a page of shoes, a page of hats. And you don't have to put them like that. You can put them next to each other and overlap them and cover up one and with a new one. Toys, ships, flowers, a page of trees, a page of clouds, a page of letters you like you like the way they look, fancy letters, or a page that's all the same letter, a whole bunch of Y's from different places, big letters, or a whole page of A's. Okay. Chopsticks wrappers. Those are probably more common to get than salt packets and sugar packets. Straw wrappers. That's something to save because we're not going to be having straws much anymore. Oh, we will have paper straws, so we'll still have straw wrappers. Those are good paper things with pictures on them. All right, here's something important with your little glue stick here. And I included those with these packets. Your Elmer's washable school glue. It disappears, so you know where it is when you put it down. If you want to stick something down for just a day or two, just put a little bit of glue on and stick it down. If you're gluing it to stay in your book, you put glue on the back of your picture and on the page where you want it to stay. Okay? You put it on both surfaces, on the page and on the picture. And then you put them together. And that way it'll stay. Raffle tickets, postage stamps, those are good to collect and glue down. Cover a page with circles or round things. Donuts, globes, balls, yeah. Cover a page with triangles. Cover a page with stars. Cover a page with hearts. Cover a page with things that are red. Or you could even write a few things like apples and cherries, like name some things, or pictures of them, or draw pictures of them, or cut out just red strips. Oh, strips. Okay. Paper scraps, just all kinds of scraps, any kind of shape, any kind of color, just glue them down. Pets, dogs and cats, iguanas, whatever. Fish, birds, blue, page of everything blue, rocks, food, watch faces. That's one a lot of people like to do. Fruit stickers, logos, brand names, the pictures of brands, like this one. These 3 ovals. Walls, doors. Yeah, there's just so many, many, many things. All right. So, quickly I want to get these out. Here they are. I did put a pearl on both of them. Their names both start with a C. Quickly. More trains and planes and automobiles oriented in this one. Okay, here I put have fun. I included some of these stickers that don't have sticky stuff on them that need to be glued in, and a star, and suggested cover this page with stars. But also here's great, great, and great, and the food. Those are good words. Okay. And these are simply blank. I glued a mouse onto one of my music pages. Air Force. Map. Okay. Here, cover this page in circles. Okay, and here's a circle that was already there that suggested it, and then I put that, and I put these to suggest. Get these guys off to a good start here. There's an airplane sticker. These are logos right here. This would be a really good logo page here. Just continue. The Beach Reporter. Oh yeah, the logo of that one is a sandpiper. And I think I put a couple of those into this envelope. And this is where we live. This is the bay from Torrance Beach or Palos Verdes, looking across to Santa Monica and South Bay. Here's a butterfly. Could cover this with butterflies. But here are a couple butterflies. Cover this with butterflies. This is paper, and it will serve its purpose as a surface. I put these in today. This is the standard size for this. I believe this is called fool's cap. I don't know why. And it was just a little bit long, but width-wise it was just right. So here, there's a nice little pocket for anything. And I have some onion skin paper too. I didn't put it in. That'll just be another time. This is just a good words. Thousand Oaks and Village is good. And Also to break that up into Oak and Brook. Yeah, here. I'll put a blank tag to be made in here in that little pocket. Okay, and then I covered up some of the commercial type stuff in here, so it's on the West Coast. See, right here in Palos Verdes. And I think that might be the real estate agent's name. And here, oh, I stapled this in, and so I covered it with some glue and some paper things, and with some washi tape too. So it's softer, and then I found this dragon. I thought, well, that might look pretty good there, so I glued that in. Right? Oh, and there's my stamp right there, so I need to put my stamp in. And then I made these for, I don't know, these can be decorated more. Ooh, like a green emerald sticker. Where are those? They're right here. I don't think this would be too gaudy. I've been looking for a place to put one of these in. But this is what's been happening with these books, and this is why I need to give them to the kids quickly. I am having a lot of fun with them, and it's been a very good exercise in how to put the larger ones together, because I am going to be making some of these for adults. I think I'll put this up near the top so that it doesn't get knocked off. Pretty nifty stickers, huh? Yeah, there. That's pretty, and I used a scrap. I cut the strip off of a scrap of fabric with a small print that I had aside for doll clothes. A very small piece, really. Okay, put that on, and this is a tea-dyed thing. I don't know if I put that in both of them. It doesn't matter. Everything's equal. There's that. Never stop looking up, and here's this guy with his flying machine and a guy looking. And then the cars, and on the backs you can glue. Imagine, I don't know what you might be able to glue on there, anything. Because the categories are not filled out on here. Now this is a bag from CVS, and inside are some of those stickers that didn't stick. Here are a couple of paper clips to use. There's this stuff. Lake, Elizabeth Lake. Elizabeth is a good word to know. National, that's a good word to know. Angeles National Forest. Lake Hughes Road. Oh yeah, this is a real nice one that I found. I was looking for one and couldn't find one, then I found it in my stuff, and I said, okay, I'll find another one for me. From the Rock and Roll Car Wash here in Hermosa Beach. I might make a page of red cars. Who knows? It doesn't have to be just red stuff. It could all be cars, and it could all be red. My car is red, and that car is red. Right. Nice backgrounds to put stuff on. This is just to glue, but these are, you know, reference, and you can glue more stuff around them too to make them beautiful pages. So that's what you're doing here. This is a page to put fish on, and you can take that off. That's a post-it. This is a place to play and have fun. Happy birthday. Now I need to put my stamp in here, and I think, let's see, I did just see it on the edge of the Franken paper, right? Yeah, there it is right here. And this is my little stamp. It's my initials, AM, and it's an upside down ice cream cone. And And I guess I'll put it in there, but I kind of want to put it inside the cover too. So let's see. There's a stamp out. Just it's fine. There. Now it's signed. Okay, now here the waxed paper has a star on it, because I don't think I made a page for stars in this one, as well as a couple of pieces of washi tape on the waxed paper to keep in here. And oh, I wanted to do this last night. That needs one more staple. Oh, I need staples, that's why. I need to wait for this to dry. It dries very fast, but look, I smeared it already. It's dry on there. Okay, all right, so there's that one. All right, so we went all the way through this one. Okay. And there's the little happy birthday. And then, let me go back to this one. I do have to put one more in there. All right. Art, and these are makeup brushes, but that's cool, brushes. And then these are makeup palettes. Look at all these hearts. This little page is already covered in hearts. That I just nice to have a rainbow of something. So collect pictures that have a whole array of colors. You could put another one there. You know, leave these as is. And this side, there was a Christmas ornament, and I covered up the little end of it that holds it up. Put that little circle. There's a circle there. Cover this page in circles. Okay, I didn't tell each page. I like my scavenger books that I bought that tell me what to get on each page. Now, oh, there's a mermaid right there. I couldn't find her. And fill this page with pens, pencils, and brushes. Well, this is a makeup brush, but that doesn't matter. It's a sponge, and it's nice. It's a tool. Let me pencil you in. And here are 3 little crayon things, which I thought was funny. I found it in my stickers when I was looking for some little stickers to put in, and I hadn't noticed it because it's so small, and I thought, oh, there's a page for pens and pencils. So I stuck it in, and that's why I have to get rid of this. Not get rid of it, but give it to who it belongs to. This could be, I don't know, gold things, ribbon things, string things. Gold would be nice because this is gold here, and this also has a palette on it. So you could put another palette or another gold thing down here. I'd say cover this up with something nicer, and no, not necessarily string. I'm just covering it with something nicer because these colors are very nice. This red here and this green, they're both very muted. This doesn't really go with it. So to put something else, put some stone or something in there like this, be nice. This is a beauty here, beautiful textures. this could be a space for anything to be in. Here's one of these things. Here's a page for butterflies, like the other one. Doily. Here's a unicorn out in the trails. And here's a tag to make. And here's a tag that I made. And they are not exactly the same as each other, but they're the same. They have a turtle on one side and a blue and an orange coral on the other. And then this is a tag, just like the one in here. And it's just like this one that I covered with the 1-ply of paper napkins. You can cover them with tissue paper too. You can just cover them with a whole bunch of circles, just like a page in here. There's a lot you can do with them. Okay, so I stuck those in. And this one also has a seahorse and a little place. And in here, here, this one is different. This actually goes back there. I stapled here. So I am covering the staples with this. And then happy birthday. This can go back down behind this. This is a little tuck spot here, and then that holds that closed. There's that. There's the two little kids, a brother and a sister. I like to think of them that way. This is a page to cover with fish. This is something I think that this person will like, and it should be glued anywhere she would like it. I just thought this was the safest place to put it. You don't need to keep the words. I just left them so that it would be identified. But it's a tall liquid thing, and it looks like a glass of something too. Okay, so in here are some of those stickers that need to be glued. There's a tea bag label to put in. I think I put one in the other one, but there's one here to be put in. Los Angeles County. Telegraph Road. The Santa Clarita River. My fingernails are getting dirty just doing this. I don't know how I get so dirty so fast. Hopper Canyon Road. So just things to read or not. Think about, wonder where they are. Who knows? Some little pictures. I like this. Oh, there are birds on here. This would be a good thing to put on a page, to be all birds. And remember, there are some birds in the big envelope on that book about drawing birds. So anyway, that's what these books are. These are the first ones I've completed. Actually, I'm just going to call them completed. I found these letters. I liked the letters and the way they're written, food. And there's also a grocery bag. You'll put pictures of food on here. And again, don't just arrange them. Try to overlap. All right, and this is a place to play and have fun. And I did get my name back here, and I believe, yes, I'm going to stick one here inside the Franken paper as well. And then I am done. Of course, I could continue working on these forever, but that is for someone else to do and enjoy. Something needs to be glued on there. And so that is going to be what's glued on there right now. And I'm going to use wet glue for a reason. So what I've done with the staples is I want to cover these staples. They are weirdly sharp on their edges. You know, if they were a ribbon, right? The edges of the ribbon. The middles are okay, the ends are okay. So I want to kind of bloop it up on top of it, because that's plastic. This is plastic. Now this is also a little post-it. And I'm not going to bother putting glue on both surfaces. It's going to stick just fine, and this is a place to play and have fun. That means this book is a place to play and have fun. And these covers are very well made, as you will see if you look at the YouTube videos. And these signatures, when they are, one is completely filled up, you can take it out and keep the rubber band here for another one. And then you just you can take a stapler, for example, and staple 1, 2, 3, like a magazine, to keep them in an envelope or something. Well, anyway, that's pretty pleasing, and I think I'm done, except for stapling this one part. I'm not going to staple it. I'm just going to glue this down. And then I won't have to do the back. I think I ran out of staples on the other one. Yeah, I forgot to talk about this part. Or I didn't want to staple them or something. So I punched holes in it. And see? Wait here. So I punched holes in it. And then I put this fun fur through. And then this has washi tape in it, and the other one has the washi tape on the star here instead. Right, I need to pay attention to this getting glued the way it's supposed to be. It's not working. So now I'm going to go to the old standby. Scotch tape. Shiny Scotch tape? No, I'm going to go for the invisible tape. I'll be back. Boy, I need to take my medicine. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. All right. Okay, so this isn't washi tape. This is Scotch tape, which is going to hold it down better. Washi tape is really purely decorative. Okay, let's do this. Get it? Got it? Good. I'm going to take this piece of washi, which has the ink on it from that stamping. get it and good. And I'm going to put the washi right there. Now that's a temporary hold. And then I'm going to put this over that. And that's 2 pieces of tape and glue without a hold. And I'll flip that over too. There we go. And this is done. Just needs to dry. Oh, very nice. So I'm quite pleased with these. And there's my little signature. There's an A like that. And then the M is there. And the rest is ice cream. See? I'm quite pleased with these. Okay. There's this. I'll just stick it in here. This can be anywhere. Doesn't matter. Well, it'll get dirty though, so. Oh, well, duh. Do I have wet glue in here? I do. And do I have wax paper here to keep the glue from sticking where it's not supposed to stick? I do. And am I putting the wax paper there? No. I'm putting it somewhere in case somebody wants to use it sometime. You know, like me now. All right, what I'm going to do... I'm going to stick this right outside that. Hope you see how to do this now. And stick that right outside that. Okay. And there it is. You can take it out and put it somewhere else. It's just wax paper. It's nice. Is there waxed paper in here? I thought there was, but there is not. So let me cut some pieces of that, and then I am done. Ah, you know what? I should keep these cards right here next to me, and then when I'm working on something, you know, one of these, put the thing right next to it so that it's up there and people can find my videos. I don't have a lot of hashtags and stuff into my YouTube videos yet because I've just been doing them through my phone. But lately I've been doing